I'm going to talk to you guys about my discussion board number 11, which is internet safety. I'm just going to read off what I wrote. Talking to your students and encouraging parents to talk with their children about the internet and the ways to stay protected and use internet safety is a really important part of teaching, and it's a very important part of influencing young minds. One of the biggest problems that I believe are facing our children's safety and the innocence of our children is child pornography, pedophilia, access to websites and that are inappropriate, and the spread of misinformation. At school, making sure blocks are on every piece of technology, computers, iPads, even cell phones while they're at the school connected to the Wi-Fi is really a necessity, I believe, for students to feel protected, because things do pop up that may not be age appropriate, or hackers, or any type of issue with that. At school, making sure many kids understand that when you're posting something, especially at the adolescent age stage in their lives, posting on Instagram and TikTok is very common, and they can be exposed to predators. Something that seems very innocent to them can become very, very not innocent to someone else. You may hear young girls who have situations where they may have been talking to someone on the internet thinking it's a young girl, or it may be a boy they might like at their age, and it turns out to be a predator that's much older than them. And sometimes there has been situations where there's a meetup and the children get kidnapped, or there's something that sexually happens that's not okay. This is a problem, and it can also result to child pornography depending on the situation. Also explaining that anything that you put on the internet, instead of that needs to be clean and it needs to be appropriate. This includes images, words, and videos, because explaining that even if you take down a post, there's definitely still options where it doesn't erase, because the internet does memorize everything and it's kind of forever. So just explaining to them that if you post something, to make sure that it's something you want everyone to see, your priest, your brother, your mother, your grandfather, anyone, so then they do not post something that might be inappropriate or offensive. Also, something that is really, really a pretty popular thing today is cyberbullying. So just making sure that people do not cyberbully, because it is really unkind and it can cause a child to even commit suicide. And so we need to make sure we continue to keep our kids safe from that, and to also explain to children that posting those types of things is not going to result in anything positive. Also be careful in letting know that links being sent to the computers or phones or emails or anything like a link that is not something that they recognize, that they do not click on it, because it could potentially be an internet hacker who can steal their information. Now, at certain age levels, you'll have certain levels of safety pertaining to what grade level you're teaching. For me, for kindergarten or first grade, it would mainly just be protecting their innocence and making sure that nothing gets popped up that it might be inappropriate, especially with a child pornography issue in today's world. Something like that with predators is something that would be at that age group. I think that actually goes through with all age groups, at just different levels. With that younger age group, it's more of things that just pop up, or they look for something innocent and ends up coming up with something that's not innocent. So, just making sure that you are prepared and you put blocks on those type of things. Learning about ways to keep your information private and secure is something that all teachers need to learn, and also need to learn how to teach in their classrooms, especially when it comes to the middle school age. Social media has a privacy setting available, as well as your location setting. You can put on private so people are not able to access your information or your location. Be open with your students and practice internet safety. Protect kids from cyberbullying, potential kidnapping, child pornography, misinformation, and a lack of privacy. Thank you.